In the quiet island of Amorgos, you'll find untamed nature in flowers, herbs and the scent of spices. Amorgos is an oblong, mountainous and narrow island close to Naxos. You can get there by one of the ferries from Piraeus, or if you're already in the Cyclades, you can get on a ferry from Naxos, and you either get off at the harbor in Katápola or the fishing village Aegialis. Being in Agialis, you are not only at one of the best sandy beaches of the island and in the area for holidaymakers, you are also in a very cozy village with some shops, and you can stop and have a talk with some of the locals.
For right now, in May 1st, they're supposed to be between 27 to 29 degrees by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Everything they be changed, in this world, even the economy, even the weather.
You have been here a long time now.
You are, so to speak, where the action is, and you may enjoy a meal close to the fishing wharf. In Aegialis, you are in the center of the Amorgian wellness. Behind the Agialis beach, you'll find Iris Studio, where Karin Oscarson from Sweden has been practicing yoga for several years. She has been living here for more than a decade and gives classes and courses for the tourists and travelers looking for peace and contemplation.
I also give massages and Reiki healing, and apart from that we also have Tai Chi, and we have different courses during the summer. A deeper feeling of well-being.
And well-being you can find a lot of if you make your way up to the Aegialis Hotel and Spa, which is situated somewhat above the beach on the way to neighboring village Tholaria. Here they can offer you a wonderful pool inside and all sorts of sauna, steam bath and a visit in the hammam, the hot Turkish bath. The spa simply deals with all sort of water treatment, Amorgos being surrounded by salty water and containing all sorts of edifying herbs and minerals. Apart from a nice swim, even in wintertime, you can exercise and do workout right in the middle of nature. Even a hairdresser is here. And close to the climax is the Thalassar therapy machine, which will cultivate your body with sparkling rays of water from the sea. And being in the capsule, you can feel like getting on a voyage by the seawater therapy machine. They also practice real massage with human touch, spending some of the wellness creams and herbal products developed and produced on the island, added some hopeful minerals. You may also try the outdoor swimming pool. Anyway, here's wellness and you can feel free. In the neighboring village Langada, uphill from Aegialis Bay, Vangelis runs a distillery for the many different herbs of the island.
Amorgos is a very good example of what you call biodiversity. Amorgos, it has about 600 species, and a lot of these, it's herbs. Herbs have three possibilities: food, spice, tea, or medicine. So here on the island, we pick herbs, we dry, we process, we put to the public to sell, we cultivate, and here it's a laboratory to process herbs. Which we get two products, the oil, which is the essential oil, and the flower water. The plants on this island, they have extra quality because of the dryness of the climate, the ground, the microclimate of the place, the magnetic fields, you call it what you want.
You can call it natural therapy. In the shop Iama, Vangelis also sells his products, which number quality selections of herbs from Amorgos. Here you can find spices, oils, creams, tea and herbal medicine. And you can take a raki on the other side of the street, cause opposite the herb shop you can enjoy some time in Nikos Taverna, which has a wonderful view to the Aegialis Bay. Or you can walk up to the old Langada square, where you may be lucky to experience the local folklore. Religion also plays quite a role in Amorgian culture, and there is a lot to experience with the many Panagias, which are religious festivals related to saints, Virgin Mary, or the angels. Especially around Easter goes the celebration, and it has a lot of atmosphere, and you may participate in processions carrying an icon from one church to another. biggest cultural attraction of Amorgos is the old monastery Panagia Chozoviótissa from the year 1088. In the old days, about 100 monks lived here, praying, reading, working, helping, cultivating medical herbs, and sustaining themselves with food. Today, 3 monks run the business, serving not only the Lord, but also the visitors, who will get nursed with a small drink when they have finally made their way up to the 8-story high building hanging on the rocks, some 100 meters above the sea, with a terrific view. On sunny day, you can see the Big Blue from here, and all the way to the island Aegialis. The Chozoviótissa has a small church, but also a museum. Here you can see this handwritten copy of the Old Testament from the 11th century and this handwritten copy of the New Testament from 1332. Beneath the monastery you will find the tiny beach of Agia, which is a good place for a swim. In Amorgos you can also find other religious, cultural and historic places, like the monastery Georgios Valsamitis, or the ancient Archaeological or the ancient castle of Agia. And you can enjoy long walks in the nature. Just a 20 minutes walk from the Panagia Chozoviótissa monastery, you'll find Chora, the capital of Amorgos, so to speak. It even has an archaeological museum. Chora is a genuine Cycladic village with narrow alleyways, wide cubic houses, and cozy shops. And the best of all, here are no cars. It is a pure pedestrian area. And if you need a drink or a meal, several tavernas and usuries are situated here. You'll also find many little churches and chapels. To everything there is a season. And even a post office is here. And in Chora, it may be time for shopping if you have not run into the siesta hours. It may be time for an ouzo, or you can just get your peace of mind by wandering about the narrow streets, enjoying the white Cycladic architecture. If it is the season for a festival in Chora, you may be lucky to run into the public pastille production. For the delicious pastille, you'll need a lot of sesame seeds, plus golden syrup and lemon leaves. Or maybe it is time to get up to the village of Tholaria and enjoy a psimeni raki in the tavern Panorama, where the Amorgian bard Nikolas Theologitis sings his nisiotiko, local songs and music from the islands. The Cycladic island of Amorgos has many seasons.